Hello everyone, in continuation with the previous video of understanding and drawing a pie chart, we're going to look into few more questions. So what was the first step? Yes, the first step of drawing the pie chart was to find the total sum of frequencies. After that, finding the angle for each. Correct? So we are going to do that. Now here, sum of frequencies is already given as 360. Right? So that is why sum of frequency equals 90 plus 120 plus 150 is equals to 360. Using this frequency 360 and the individual frequency for each case, that is summer is 90, rainy season is 120 and winter is 150. We'll start finding the angle for each. So angle for summer, the frequency for summer is 90 divided by total 360 multiplied by the angle, total angle, that is 360. So cut off, which is equal to a 90 degrees, right? Similarly, angle for other two, 120 is the frequency for rainy, divide by total is 360 multiplied by central angle is 360. The two 360s gets cancelled off and we get a 120 degree angle. For winter it is 150, right? So 150 divided by total number of frequency, total sum of frequency multiplied by the central angle, that is 360. 360 goes and we get a 150. So let's list out this 90, 120 and 150. I've already taken a circle of 4 centimeter radius. Okay, you can take any measurement. It's not necessary that you need to take a 4 centimeter circle, whichever is comfortable for you. 120, 150, yes. If you feel your protractor is too big and it goes outside your circle, then make a bigger circle so that your protractor fits into the circle. Okay, now we need to mark a radius. After you draw the circle, you mark a radius. Now take the protractor and mark 90 degree. I'll make a little bit more tiny. I'll place it on top of the line. Better I draw the line again. So that's the line. Okay, and my 90 degree is this, right? Now I have to rotate and place the protractor in which way it should fall on the new line that I have made. Okay, so after placing the protractor, we start from the 10, which is on the right side. Okay, which is on the right side of our base. So which angle? 120. So 10, 20, 30. Here for me, the right hand side numbers are below. In your protractor, it can be the above line. So always start from the right. And we need to mark 120. Right? Now rotate this and place it on top of it. Okay. Let me try placing it. It's too... So when you try placing the protractor on top of it, this will be your 0 line. And this line that you made, the first radius that you had made, that should match with your last line. And this angle that you see from here to here should be 180, right? Sorry, 150, because that's the last measurement. Okay, so if that much you are getting, then you are right. So get it confirmed. Okay, so again, now after removing the protractor, all the 3 sections are made. This is 90 degree, 120, 150. You'll write the names inside or label it precisely. Summer, and this is winter, and erase off any extra lines. Okay, let's take the next example. So now the total number of frequency is already given in the table. Always look for the table, the total, which is 72. So now let's start. 40 is the frequency for Hindi. Divide by 72 times 360. Now 36 times 2 is 72 and 36 times n is 360. So this is 36 2s are and 36 10s are. So we get 400 divided by 2. which is a 200. Okay, next is 12 divided by 72 multiplied by 60. 2's are 100, sorry, 10. So 120 divided by 2, which is a 60. Right? Next is 9, then 7 and 4. So 9, 72. 10 times, 2 times. So 90 divided by 2, 45. 7 divided by 72, 360. 10 times, 2 times. 70 divided by 2, which is 35. Then 4. 10 times, 2 times, which is a 40 divided by 2, 20. Let's check, is it 4? Yes. Okay, let me label these angles down and then we'll start constructing. Now, before even drawing a radius, I have to look at this angle 200. So let's make a straight 180-degree angle using the protractor in the circle and mark the radius. Okay, so I think this should be matching up with my circle center somewhere, a little bit down. Yes. So I'm going to mark this. And I'm going to mark this also, which I'll be erasing immediately. Okay, then I'll rotate it because I need to mark 200. 180 plus 20 is going to be a 200. Yes, so I've made the straight line, which is 180. Now I need to mark 20 more. So 20 more from the right hand side is this line. Okay, then remove your protractor and erase this line. So the angle that you see now, this is 120. I have to shift a little bit up because it's way too down. Let me measure, is it 20 again? Yeah, it is. So this will be a 200 degrees. Which one? This one. Okay, now place it and mark 60 from the right hand side. Okay, so that will be here. Correct? A little bit more perfect. Right? The next is our 45. So let's shift it. Now place it like this and mark 45. Right? Then again revolve, turn your protractor, bring it just exactly on top of it, try to. Okay, it's a little bit off from the center, but I'll try to mark it a little bit away because it's very difficult for me to turn it any further. So this will be 35. Okay, so this measurement was 45, this measurement is 35, this is 60. And then turn your protractor and measure, it should be 20 degrees, which is very important that we measure it. Okay, so place your protractor on top of it. Okay, mine will be a little bit away because I have turned it a little bit. Okay, it should match with your 20-degree angle. Mine is going to be a little bit off because I couldn't do that perfect turn, right? So it should match with your this thing. So this is the wrong line. It should match. If it's not matching, then there is a mistake. Okay, so it should be somewhere, wait. Okay, this should go a little bit down, something like this, and I'll get my 20. Okay, so this is my 20, and then you label it. So this is Hindi, this is English, Marathi. If the space is too small, you can write it outside, Tamil and Bengali. Okay, and erase off any extra dots and extra lines, please. Right, hope it's clear how I made 200 degree. First of all, I had brought the protractor, right? I took this whole thing Okay, made a straight angle, that is my 180 degree, and then I rotated it. Okay, and I placed on top of that diameter, to be more precise, I made the diameter, right? So I made the diameter, I rotated it, brought it to the diameter, marked 20. So the the radius, one side right hand radius, and the 20-degree angle together was 200 degrees. Clear? Next question. So now then this one, the total frequency is not given. If you add them up, it's 144. Okay, so now let's do it. 12 divided by 144 multiplied by 360. Now, how should we do it? 12 ones are 12 twelves are. So 130. Correct? 18 times 144 multiplied by 360. Okay, 360 is 12 30s are, and this is 12s are. So 18, 30, and 12. 6 2s are, 5s are, 45. Next is 28. 30, 12, 28, 30, 12. 6 2s are, 6 5s are, 2 1s are, 2 14s are. So which is going to be a 5 and a 7. Next is 42 and 44. Sorry, it's not 75, 70, my mistake. I just wanted to cross check that. Yes, that's my mistake. Okay, divide by 144. This is 12 30s are, 12 12s are, 42 times 30 divided by 12. 6 2s are, 6 5s are, 2 1s are, 2 21s are. So 21 multiplied by 5, which is a 10 5 degrees. And I think the last one is 44. For November, when you calculate, you'll get 10. So let me list out these and let's start drawing it. Okay, so first let's mark a radius and a 30 degrees. Let me make a little bit more bigger circle. Yeah, let me take this as my radius. 30 degrees, so 30 will be this, right? Then rotate it and mark what? 45, no 40, no 45, I'm right. This is going to go a little bit off. Yeah, mark 45. So 45 is this, correct? Now rotate and mark 70. You can see this is going a little bit off for me, but I can't change it. It's very difficult for me to rotate. So a little bit of 1 to 2 degree difference will be there. 70 is somewhere here, but you need to place it properly. Okay. And then let me mark it as, yeah, 70. Okay. Then the angle is 105. Let me rotate it. Place it a little bit more on top of it. I'm trying my best to place it. So this is my line for 70. That was it. From here I need to mark 105, which will be somewhere between 100 and 105. Okay, and if you rotate and place it, it should be 110. Okay, it's very difficult for me to rotate, so that's why there is a mistake you can see here, right? Okay, let me place it at the proper position. This will go off. Okay, when you measure them exactly, this should be 30, 45, 70, 105, 110. Okay, and then you label them July, August, September.